Well, so the Wilde quote is, "One should always be in love. That is the reason one should never marry," which is from A Woman of No Importance. And I love it because it's a quote that transforms once you've seen the film. I hope that once you've heard the whole story, you'll return to it and have a slightly different perspective, which is hopefully one that's more optimistic than you first might suspect. So it sounds very cynical when the movie opens and you think what I'm saying is that marriage kills love, which isn't necessarily true. But what often happens is the proactive engagement in loving ends when there is a contractual agreement, which leads to a kind of entitlement. And Esther Perel, who was our consultant on the film, her life's work is all about that need to continue engaging in that process of loving someone, which means not abandoning the process of loving yourself. So it's that dedication to remaining a complete person within partnership, not confusing love with merging. And I think that the music was probably one of my favorite parts of this process. Devonte Hines was our composer. He is the genius behind Blood Orange, and I've been a fan of his for a long time. And I knew he was a great cellist and a film aficionado. And he and I were really passionate about creating a score that would feel kind of disproportionately dramatic. So I'm a fan of when other filmmakers have done that. I like the experience of understanding that the music is almost a Greek chorus that's representing subtext. It's representing what's unsaid. So an example is Ruben Östlund's, who I'm a huge fan of, and I love the way he uses music. If you think about it in Force Majeure, bringing in Vivaldi, it's so effective, and I think it's also very playful. I like bold music choices. I think it's one of the more fun parts of this medium. So the score was a bold choice. Again, I'm lucky that I was able to do that. I think if this had been a studio film, they would never have allowed that, because it doesn't immediately make sense. But once you're experiencing the film, you understand, oh, this music is the sound of their nerves. And I always imagine that the bow of the cello is literally playing our nerves the whole movie. But I'm glad you responded to it, because I love it too.